welcome to the newsroom. Breaking this hour, Lebanese President Joseph Aoun has called on the international community to intervene firmly to stop Israeli attacks on Lebanon following a deadly strike on Beirut's southern suburbs. Aoun has urged the world to take responsibility and prevent further assaults on Lebanon and its people. According to Lebanon's health ministry, the strike killed at least 5 people today and injured 28 people. Israel has confirmed that it had targeted Hezbollah chief of staff, but Hezbollah officials described the attack as crossing a new red line and confirmed it was aimed at a senior commander. The situation continues to escalate with tensions high. Let's listen into what Mahmoud Omati, deputy leader of Hezbollah's political council, has said.
أنا أقول أن هناك شخصية جهادية تم استهدافها وسوف نعلن عن الاسم بشكل رسمي عندما نتيقن إذا بالفعل اليوم الضاحية الجنوبية يخرج خط أحمر جديد سبق أن أغلق بفترة.
Now, we move on to our next news. In Khan Yunis, Gaza, Palestinians are encouraging Gaza's youth to engage in sports despite limited resources amidst a fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. The coach over there has explained that they were forced to make do with whatever resources they had to bring young people together. Locals believe that while athletes in Gaza may have been weak and fragile over the past 2 years, they still possess the mindset to succeed if given the right opportunities. They hope that with improved conditions, sports in Gaza can begin to thrive again within a year, helping to build a new generation of athletes. Let's listen into what one of the basketball coaches has shared.
طبعا دمرت كل شيء حتى الملاعب ومدارس الأنور حتى مدارس زوجة فلسطين اللي كنا نستغلها للألعاب للعب كرة السلة. اليوم اضطرينا احنا نكون نلعب في الشوارع فقلنا من بين المخيمات احنا بين حتى الأحذية فقدناها الأحذية والملابس الزي طبعا وكل ما يتعلق في الرياضة كله فقدناه. فاضطرينا احنا بجميع الامكانيات جميع الوسائل اقل شيء ان احنا نعمل امكانيات ونجيب اللي هو الشباب ونلعبهم كرة السلة.
مدار سنتين لنا في الحرب بنعاني ولا شفنا شبابنا ولا شفنا حاجة واحنا في الحرب هذه سنتين جتنا مش عارف من وين. وزي ما انت شايف بنمارس الكرة في السلة يعني في الشارع في السلة.
Coming, like fix it. Oman's Minister of the Royal Office, General Sultan bin Mohammed al-Numani, met with Syrian Foreign Minister Assad al-Shabani to discuss strengthening bilateral relations and cooperation. They explored ways to enhance economic ties, focusing on trade, investment, and joint projects. The ministers also discussed facilitating businesses opportunities, direct flights, and Omani participation in Syria's reconstruction. They emphasized the importance of activating the Oman-Syrian Joint Committee and promoting greater coordination in commercial investment matters. The meeting highlights the two countries' commitment to deepening economic cooperation and opening new trade opportunities. Now we move on to our next news. Chinese Premier Li Qiang has said that China is ready to deepen strategic alignment with Italy and strengthen what he calls a more stable and fruitful comprehensive strategic partnership. He made the remarks during a meeting with Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni on the sidelines of the G20 summit in Johannesburg. Li has highlighted the 55th anniversary of diplomatic ties and said both countries have actively implemented the roadmap set out during Prime Minister Meloni's meeting with President Xi Jinping last year. He has said that China seeks to expand two-way trade to boost market and industrial connectivity and invite more Italian companies to take part in China's major trade expos. He has also urged Italy to ensure a fair and predictable business environment for Chinese companies and called for deeper cooperation in tourism, education, youth exchanges, and multilateral forums. Prime Minister Meloni said Italy remains committed to strengthening the partnership and expanding cooperation in trade, investment, and technology. Now we move on to our next news. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has said that he's very concerned about the growing U.S. military buildup near Venezuela, warning that the increase in American forces in the Caribbean risks escalating tension in an already fragile region. President Lula says Brazil is monitoring the situation closely, especially as Washington signals it may launch a new phase of operations targeting Nicolas Maduro's government. U.S. officials have said that covert actions may accompany any military positioning, adding to anxiety across South America. Lula says he intends to speak directly with U.S. President Donald Trump to seek clarification and urge restraint, stressing that regional stability must come before any show of force. He has also reiterated Brazil's commitment to diplomacy, warning that miscalculation could fuel further unrest along Venezuela's borders.